YMDR, Your Music Dedicated Records, and we bringing to you another video, man. I'm super excited to tell y'all about what we got going down, man, because y'all may never even get to know about why I do the vlogs and why I do all of this stuff. But in this video, you gonna find out. You feel me? You gonna find out ultimately. So let's get into it, man. Like, what first off, what I want to tell y'all and what I want y'all to know technically about what I do as far as my movement, YMDR, Your Music Dedicated Records. Y'all probably wonder what this channel is. What does it do? Like, what makes YMDR what it is? You feel me? On this channel. And ultimately, man, you know what I hope it can be to a lot of people here in the city is just a resource to help people in the city. All the vlogs that you see on there that are from artists who aren't Christian or artists who are Christian, you know, what they kind of represent is kind of bringing it brings together something a little bit more deeper than just what you've seen. You feel me? Like, I'm not promoting violence. I'm not promoting the bad things that's in the city that I think people would think I would be promoting from it being on my channel, but it's actually just on there so that people can be opened up to a bigger picture that literally points back to God, you know, and literally helps people to know, like, that Christians are different from what society has made them to be. You feel me? So it's literally just bringing these people along with us who are believers and letting them know the lifestyle and check out what the lifestyle actually looks like, opposed to it just being what everybody else used to think that it is and what they still think that it is from just the norms and the other things that have been taught in this society. So faith, creativity, independent media, and YMDR in general is just all about that. You know, you learning how to become a believer who can be around people who live differently. Don't worry about how they live differently. You know, don't use it in a construct that makes it seem like it's wrong that they live the way that they do, but ultimately bringing a picture to the forefront of what would it look like if we were Jesus in front of these people in a way that could really impact them in a good construct, so that they can know that Christianity is not this faulty thing that society has taught us that it is. And that's ultimately, man, like what I hope people can get out of the channel, you know, in general, because the channel, some of them vlogs I did for free, you feel me? Like, I did them most for free, was just doing them because I wanted to build like real, honest, true relationships just with people in the city. And it wasn't because I was just trying to I had a bad intention. It was really just because I had a good intention. I just wanted to use that good intention to help everybody in the city the best way I could, you know. And so I brought YMDR in the picture so that it can do just that through all the media platforms of different resources, whether that be you could be a podcaster, you could be a beat maker, you could be a cartoonist, you could be a animation developer, you could be all types of the things that are in creative fields, like poets, and you know, you can be an author, you can be all of those things, but it's just under one movement, man. And YMDR is about that. It's about bringing the Christians who are willing to be in front of these places and get to know these people who live differently and who are willing to connect with other Christians as well, because there's things just that Christians do with each other, and they think that we gotta kind of be out here kind of stunting on each other for particular reasons. And I think that that's just something that's something that changes this whole perspective, because I ain't even doing this because I'm trying to stunt on nobody. I'm doing this because this is all for the glory of God, and I think that that's the same thing that we can portray to each other. You feel me? We don't have to look at it like everybody is stunting on everybody. You know, oh, who got a bigger car than Bizzle, or who got a, you know, like who. We not looking at it like that construct. YMDR is the new wave of just thinking of it from a construct of let's connect with each other, because we can make a platform of our own that's under a local base, and it can literally be used to help us have the creative abilities and the freedom to do the things that we do, and not be stopped by the mainstream media, because that's literally what some people don't even know that they are up against and what they literally have to deal with. You feel me? Like the mainstream media be shutting homies up. That's why they can't say what they want to say. You feel me? But that's the difference. YMDR, you feel me? You see this whole thing here, my whole movement defines a different corridor where I can speak the freedoms that I speak and I can say the things that I say, and that all is connecting back to the freedom that God has given us. And even though that freedom is in a systematic way that pushes against the societal norms, hey, it's something that you might as well just get involved with, because it's not that bad. I feel that it actually can bring some impact to the world as a large and at whole. So that's a lot of why I made YMDR, because I felt like, man, like, you know, these societal norms out here, people think that, you know, these people can be this or can't do this or can't do that. You know, nah, like, let's be people who are for the poor, and let's help them do the things that they need to do under a movement that literally is helping them. You feel me? Let's do that. Let's change the whole wave, bring a new corridor into the whole thing where we helping local artists and local businesses, and let's do that and let that forsake the very things that God wants it to forsake. Let that speak to what it speaks to in the society at large. And that's just what I hope that this whole video can tell y'all about, and even give y'all some informs about, you know, because I'm just thankful and glad that God gave me this ability to do this stuff, and just have given me the tremendous help from YouTube. I thank YouTube literally for helping me with this sort of idea as well, because they do help with this idea. But this is literally something that I think God has amplified. And I'm not a non-profit either, you know, I'm just a channel page that's really just there trying to do this stuff for the city, man. And I kind of just need the people in the city who are willing to do that stuff, who are willing to go outside the box, who are willing to understand that their gifts and their abilities can be brought to the forefront in a way that can be realistic, opposed to what it is right now and what we've chosen to make it. So I hope, man, that this video just in general can give y'all a real good input on what my channel actually is, because that's truly what my channel is. That's truly what I've been pushing for, and thank the Lord, it's been growing just all up in the midst of it through this whole thing. So I'm thankful that y'all even are checking this video out to even get to know what it is. So y'all have a wonderful day. I hope y'all stay impacted and keep checking out the channel, because we out here, man. Gang gang, we in this.